Pisces, this is going to be your weekly reading. I'm using different cards. These cards have been kind of challenging for me. I've had to really study, so it's taking me a little bit longer to get through them. But I do feel like the messages are going to be deeper with these cards. These are my Nostradamus cards, and like I said, I've really had to kind of play around with them and stuff and really study the messages. I also wanted to say too that anyone who's interested in a personal reading, those are $30 right now, and you can pay through Cash App or through PayPal, and I can give you some clarity as far as what you need to work on to remove any money blocks or love blocks. I can let you know what messages come through from Spirit, what kind of guidance. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first card that I have is the Astrologer card. And basically the message that I have gotten with this card, this is all about perseverance. This is all about really working hard to accomplish your goals. But what I've also gotten as an overall energy with this reading is that you aren't really thinking big enough. That you're still really settling for less than what you're worth. It's like whenever you're presented two choices, you always take the easier one. And the reason why is because you're really worried that you're going to fail. And failure, you can't fail at this because you either have, it's success either way you look at it. Because even if it doesn't turn out the way that you want it to, you still are learning and you're still growing, and it's still taking you one step closer to where you want to be at, to what you want to align to. So the energy that I'm getting is almost like you are too scared to try because you're scared that you're going to fail. But all of the cards here are supporting you in all of your endeavors. And the message that's coming through from Spirit is that stop overthinking and overanalyzing and worrying. If this is something you want to do, if you want to start a business, if you want to get a better job, if you want to move to a new city, go ahead and do that because you are being universally supported. To clarify that card, we have caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. But the message that I'm getting is that you have done so much of this that you keep putting off your goals and things that you want to work on out of fear. This is you overthinking and being too cautious. I'm not saying completely throw caution to the wind, but really focus your energy on what you want and not what you don't want. It's like you're focusing your energy and your intentions on failure because you're so anxious about it that is what you keep getting more of. That, or like I said, you're settling for situations, people, circumstances, employment that is beneath you, that is not good enough for you. Start thinking like a king, like a queen, like you just deserve the world. And start being grateful for it now because it is coming. I have trouble saying this word. Papist. This is the female pope. This is your intuition. This is your feminine side. This is really getting in touch with your intuitive nature. This is not thinking. This is feeling. This is really being connected to the spirit world. And I mean, whatever your higher power is, this is connecting to your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher source, your own higher self, and really going within and really spending some time meditating. But do use your intuition because you're going to be offered some choices, and your intuition will help guide you to the correct choice. You have courtesy, thoughtfulness, polite, and good manners. And once again, I feel very strongly like this is your feminine side. And now men, you have a feminine side also. This is your feelings. This is your intuition. This is your guide. This is your inner compass. But the other message that's coming through with this is that you can catch more flies. What's the expression? Catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. So do always make sure that you are treating everybody very well. I know sometimes, I know when I worked in customer service, I worked in customer service for years and years. It was really hard to deal with people, especially when they were rude. But do always follow the golden rule and do always treat people the way that you want to be treated, because you never know who you might meet, who might actually have some type of help or some type of assistance for you. And always keep in mind that everybody has a bad day. So the message that's coming through with this is to do always treat people well, and don't burn any bridges. I know I've said before to walk away from people who don't resonate with you and who no longer serve you. But the message that is coming through with this is that you just never know who you might meet in your day-to-day comings and goings. Someone who might be able to help you along your way and offer you another opportunity, maybe a better job. Maybe if you treat somebody really well in a difficult situation, you might be somebody who they want to employ or help out some kind of way. That message came through. We have the Knight of Sons, and this also is a very positive card. And the message that's coming through from Spirit is that you are being universally guided and universally supported. Now, do definitely get out of your head, and like I said, you're going to have new opportunities, business opportunities, financial opportunities coming your way. You are a magnet for these things right now. But do know your worth and do know your value. That message just came through. And to clarify that, we have let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So basically what I'm getting with this is that you have been pushing and pushing and pushing through this perseverance here, really trying to manifest things, but you have a lot of expectations. And when you have expectations, you're going to get let down. And the reason why is because you're really blocking the universe from really bringing to you your heart's desires in the most perfect way. Now understand, you might not get something that you've been trying to get because it's not good enough for you. But something better will come in its place. But you have to surrender and you have to really let go of it. Because you're really holding on very tightly right now. Now, I do have the Initiate card. And this is taking whatever steps you're guided to take. This can be little things. This can be, you're guided to go somewhere at a certain time or speak to somebody at a certain time, or any type of steps that you're guided to take. Do take them, because you are going to have a very positive outcome. I've got some very positive cards here. But your anxiety and your worry and your concern about the future are really blocking you. So do definitely let go and surrender, because whatever's for you is going to come in naturally on its own. But if you are guided to initiate, to make contact with somebody, to communicate with somebody, I mean, it could be something as simple as going to the store at a certain time. You might run into somebody, but this is how opportunities come to you, is by definitely following the spiritual guidance that you're guided to receive and to do. Because to clarify that card, we have the Victory card. So I am showing that there's going to be a very, very positive outcome. But the other message that's kind of coming through with this too is that, like I said, you've been seeing things a certain way for a long time. It's like, let's say you have a goal of returning to school because you want to pursue your education. But let's say while you're working on that, something better comes in, like a better job offer. So basically whatever it is that you've been focusing on is going to come to you in a better way than you ever dreamed of. But you've got to stop blocking it because you're getting in your own way, because it's like you have tunnel vision. And you can only see success coming to you in one certain way. Okay, but the universe has something else in store for you. So definitely stop overthinking. We have a lot of anxiety cards, a lot of overthinking cards here. And this one here, this is the Nine of Stars. And once again, the message that I've gotten with this is a certain amount of paranoia. And this involves really being in that victim mentality of feeling like good things don't come to you. So it's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. And you're not quite convinced of your manifesting abilities. You're feeling like, I get so close, but I just never quite get to where I'm trying to be at. Somebody else is always getting what I deserve. You know, if I'm working for a promotion, somebody else always gets that promotion. I never get the raise that I want. And so it's like this type of energy here of really being paranoid and really being in that victim mentality that others somehow have more than you, that you don't deserve what it is that you're trying to manifest because something always goes wrong. You need to clear that, and you really need to get into the energy of, you know, that good things come to you. Start saying affirmations like, what God has done for others, He will do for me also. I'm a money magnet. I attract all good things. Abundance always finds me. So definitely start saying some affirmations to really condition your subconscious so that you can clear out of this energy of always being so close but not quite getting there. That's the energy that I'm getting with the reading. And like I said, you have been doing a lot of overthinking, and you've just been entirely too cautious to actually take a step. I know in high school I had a zoology class. I've never been a scientist. I've always been, you know, English and history and math and science had never been for me. But my science teacher in zoology when I was in high school, she said, Tracy, you never get anything done because you're always scared you're going to fail. You're scared you're going to do it wrong. And because of that reason, you never do it. You never finish it. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. So just be very fearless, be brave, and just really take a chance. Put yourself out there. Do submit some resumes. Do fill out applications for a new job. Really network and really try to pull together some resources. To clarify that paranoia and anxiety card, and victim mentality, we have altar, dedication. So the message that I'm getting with this is to connect with your higher power, whatever your higher power is. This can be saints, this can be your spirit guides, angels, God. This is your higher self, your own soul energy. Definitely do spend time meditating and connecting to your power, setting your intentions out there. And then, you know, like I have my own altar that I leave things on for Santa Marta. She's my saint, my patron saint. So definitely, if you have an altar, definitely leave things on your altar. Definitely meditate. But mostly the main message that's coming through with this right now is magic, and manifestation is magic. That's all the law of attraction is. And really setting forth your intentions and deciding what it really is that you want, and then showing gratitude for it now. You can start a gratitude journal and find 3 or 4 things a day to write down to be grateful for. And this is how you attract more good things into your life. But don't try to come at it from a place of lack or scarcity. Like, I am just, I'm so poor right now. I don't have the money I need. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I'm really desperate. I need this money. That's not the energy to be in. The energy to be in is to find something right now that you have manifested into your life, that you have that you can be grateful for. And really be in that place of gratitude. And definitely be thankful And do express gratitude to your higher power, whatever that is. So, because that's how we attract more good things into our lives. Like, I leave a cup of coffee every day for Santa Marta. Every day she gets a cup of coffee. I do this faithfully. So, that's the kind of thing. But it can be nothing more than just writing in your gratitude journal and just giving thanks. And prayer and meditation. Privileged lady. Once again, the energy that I'm getting with this is not so much like an envious energy, but more or less feeling like you don't have the privileges that you need right now. That goes along with that victim mentality. But you do. You do have all of the opportunities in the world. There's lots of goodness waiting for you. You really just have to align to it. And like I said, that affirmation that I said earlier about what God has done for others, He will do for me also. So definitely do clear that, and do clear this poverty mindset. With poverty mindset, you're going to continue to get more poverty. So really, like I said, the important thing, the message that's coming through from Spirit right now is to really show gratitude. Gratitude and thanks for the universe for all that they've provided for you. Because this is how you bring in more goodness into your life. But definitely clear this poverty mindset. We have the Death card. And what I'm getting with this is that whole energy of being scared to try because you're scared you're going to fail. So you really need to clear this. This is a clearing card. You have some endings right now as far as cycles. And I believe with this astrologer card, we have a full moon the end of the week. So you will see some changes coming in with that full moon. And so right now you have some cycles ending, and these have to do with love, and these have to do with finances. So you do have some new beginnings starting at the end of the week with the full moon. The message that's coming out with Spirit is, also with this altar and dedication card, is do a full moon release. Write down on a piece of paper things that you're trying to release as far as, maybe this victim mentality, this poverty mindset, any type of issues where you don't feel good enough. Write them down on a piece of paper and then burn them. Speak them out loud and then actually burn them. And you can also write down on a piece of paper, a separate piece of paper, things that you want to manifest. But do not burn these. I tuck them away. I have like a little box that I put all of my full moon manifesting affirmations that I make, and I keep them in there. And a good friend of mine told me to try to use brown parchment paper for your full moon rituals. And you can go to the grocery store and get like a brown paper bag and use that to write on. Because that is definitely the best paper to put your intentions out on for like your full moon rituals. But like I said, with this card, you do have some endings taking place, and you do have some new beginnings. And I did not get to this community card. This community card, you know what? Did I even do the moon card? I think I skipped over the moon card too. Once again, this is that full moon. So definitely get out there this week. I think it's the 19th is when I looked. I'll definitely have to check that again. And definitely release, the things that you need to release right now. As far as, like I said, this poverty mindset and this victim mentality. And do write down the things that you want to manifest, because you have two choices here. And do take the high road, and do take the one that's going to bring you the most success. Don't just settle, because you've been doing so much settling right now. And the community card actually clarifies the moon card. And basically what I'm getting with this is that you are being universally supported right now. And that's that energy I said, where really start showing gratitude and really connect to your spirit guides and connect to the universe as a whole, because we are all one. We are one consciousness, and we are all connected in the scheme of things. So do stop seeing separation, and do stop seeing yourself as not having the privileges that everyone else has, because we all do have the same, the same opportunities, because like I said, we are one consciousness. But the community card is the same as the world card. And when you get this in a reading, it's a very, very positive outcome. So I do show that, like I said, the universe is working for you. But remember what I said about showing the golden rule to everybody, treating everybody really good, because you do have people you're going to be meeting, and I believe this goes along with that too, who are coming in to help you. Soul family, who you actually incarnated into this existence, this realm right now, this 3D realm with, who are coming in to actually help you. They're there to support you. And this is universally guided. This is divinely guided. Everything is. So, like I said, this is your weekly reading, and I will include in the contact information of the video my email address if you would like to have a personal reading.